Majority of American people are saying that this migrant situation has been handled very poorly by the federal government. Well, according to Joe Biden, it's not a crisis. This is what he's claiming. You know why he's claiming that? Because he's not the one dealing with the situation. It's easy to sit over at the White House and think everything is great because you're technically not dealing with these people. So the vast majority believe the federal government is doing a bad job on the border. So Americans are looking at this surge of illegals coming across the US Mexico border under President Biden. And according to the new poll, just 18% of the people surveyed said the government was doing a good job. I don't know who these were. These people that worked for the government that said this? I'm just wondering. And 80% said they are doing a bad job, according to a Pew Research Center poll. And this poll was just taken on Thursday. So, among those who took issue with the government's handling with the influx of illegals, 45% characterize it as a very bad job. The pollster noted 73% of Democrats who gave the government a negative rating on the border is the highest share ever recorded since Biden took office. Americans overwhelmingly fault the government for how it has handled the illegal immigration situation. This is according to Pew. Most Americans, 78%, also described the situation at the US Mexico border under Biden as a crisis or a major problem. Well, Biden said not long ago it's not a crisis. It has not reached a crisis level yet. I would love to know what a crisis is to him if this is not one. Republicans, 70%, were more likely than Democrats, 22%, to label the border situation as a crisis, with 45% of Democrats referring to calling it a major problem. Y'all must be interviewing people in the federal government on this one. That's all I can say because these answers really are not matching what's going on out here in the public. More than half of the Americans, 57%, believe the unprecedented influx of illegals is leading to more crime. 39% that responded said it is not having much of an impact on crime. Okay. When they posed the question about how to improve the situation of the southern border, 60% said that increasing the numbers of illegal judges would have a positive impact. See, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Just judging on everything now, because I don't see how that's going to have a better effect when these folks may go almost a decade before they even go before a judge. If you look at the court dates that are coming out of the immigration court, some of them are like 7, 8, 9 years out. No, I don't think that's going to do anything. The majority, 56%, feel that creating more opportunities for illegals to legally enter the country would help. Less than 41% responded that expanding the border wall between the US and Mexico would make the situation better. Yeah, but didn't y'all try to collect money for a border wall and Steve Bannon was in charge of it and then he ended up squandering all the money? I don't mean Steve Bannon stole the money. Y'all remember that, right? And y'all remember David Clark was working with him and trying to get people to make these donations for the border wall. First of all, people should not be paying for a border wall. That's what your government pays for. The federal government should be putting up the wall and paying for it. I don't know what y'all were digging in your pockets for, but you did. And Steve Bannon ran off with all the money. And then he went to court, and the courts didn't do nothing about it. So he got to keep those millions upon millions of dollars. All right, back to this. So, so they said it would make the situation better if they put up a border wall. 41% said that, 36% said adding resources to provide safe and sanitary conditions for arriving illegals would be constructive. So the Pew Research Center poll was conducted between January 16th and January 21st, and they surveyed 5,140 U.S. citizens. House Republicans, most of whom are fed up with Biden's handling of the border crisis, voted to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas earlier this week, accusing the administration official of failing to enforce federal immigration law and lying to Congress about the situation on the U.S. Mexico border. Several GOP lawmakers in the House and Senate have also vowed to withhold aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan, which they didn't do. They passed a $95.3 billion aid package for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. So it's already passed. So the ones that claimed they were going to withhold stuff, they're full of crap. They didn't withhold anything. And, they go on to say the Democrats and Biden are not doing enough to secure the southern border while doling out billions of dollars in foreign aid. Well, you need to be doling out billions of dollars for reparations. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not surprised about this survey. The ones that gave certain answers, I think they are government people, or they're very out of touch, or so far removed from what's happening that they don't really realize how bad it is. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Let me know how you think about this whole situation in the comment section. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.